some power. But ever wonder who would win when nature's heavyweights go head-to-head? These battles do happen in the wild, but we rarely witness them. So, to see who's the ultimate champion, to understand their true power, and appreciate their skills, we stage our own battles in a virtual arena. As our animals take shape, experts compare their strengths and weaknesses. With specially built biomechanical machines, we test their might. Finally, our virtual contenders come face to face for the ultimate showdown, Animal Face-Off. The mountain gorilla, gentle giant of the African rainforest. But cross him and King Kong comes out fighting. The leopard, stealthy predator, and strong enough to lift twice its weight in snacks. Both can get their way just by bluffing, but when threats aren't enough, the bold and the beautiful come to blows in Animal Face-Off. Our challenge begins in the Animal Face-Off Test Lab. We've brought together a team of scientists, engineers, and animatronics experts from around the globe.
Leopard versus gorilla in a fight to the death. We need you guys to help us build these things.
You know, we can do that.
I want to start with the leopard because I'm sure the leopard's going to rip the gorilla to shreds.
Dave Salmoni, zoologist and big cat wrangler. His latest project, teaching captive tigers to hunt. Dave's our leopard expert.
No one's really seen a good leopard-gorilla interaction.
Dr. Tara Stowinski, primatologist at the Atlanta Zoo. She's an expert on male gorillas in conflict.
Hi, handsome.
What do we have to look out for, mate? What's the key weapons?
Mike Latham, Justin Buckingham, and Chris Wheatley, our design and engineering team. They'll help our experts decide which animal would win in a fight to the finish.
Tell us about the leopard, Dave.
What are its key things? What do we got to do there?
I need the leopard to have really good bite and some good swatting strength. What about the gorilla?
The gorilla, we got great jaw muscles, great big teeth, and also really good upper body strength.
How much weight is there between them? Well, leopard, I'm talking like a really big one. You're talking 200 pounds.
And the gorilla's got a lot of size on them. An adult male gorilla will be anywhere between 400 and 450 pounds.
To understand what this vegetarian and carnivore bring to the fight, we'll analyze their skills on offense and defense. Next, we'll build mechanical replicas to demonstrate their power. Finally, a team of computer animators will use our data to create two virtual opponents from the inside out. Then, the cyber creatures will face off. First up, in the spotted coat, the leopard. Male leopards can grow 8 feet long and weigh 200 pounds. 2-inch canines and razor-sharp claws hold and subdue their prey. Everything from beetles to baboons. The most adaptable of the big cats, they live everywhere from desert grassland to rainforest. And they demand respect.
Their aggression of a leopard is unbelievable. They've been known to take prey that's almost twice their size up a tree. So yeah, the big bite is important. When they bite down, they need to hold and then climb up the tree. There's a lot of strength in that jaw.
Yeah, but when these guys are going for it, they're going to go against another 450-pound animal. So your 200-pound leopard's really going to be no match.
Quite a good challenge, really. I don't know who's going to win. I think there's only one way to work it out, eh?
Yeah, for sure.
We'll go and build these, eh?
Cool.
Okay.
Production designer Chris Wheatley draws up the plans for a mechanical leopard. Animatronics specialist Justin Buckingham creates a polystyrene replica of a real leopard skull. Now to turn his creation into metal. At 1220 degrees Fahrenheit, aluminum flows like water. Justin's skull is encased in sand. Then the molten metal vaporizes and replaces the polystyrene. When the 16.5 pounds of liquid metal cools off, the skull emerges. As our metal leopard evolves, so does its virtual counterpart. Next, the lab team gives the leopard some mechanical muscle. Its heart is a turbocharged diesel engine. Hydraulic pipes form its blood vessels.
We've got all the gimbal hooked up this time too, John.
Animatronics engineer Mike Latham will make the leopard mobile.
Why? Because we can.
Instead of 4 legs and a body, he gives it 4 wheels and a chassis from an earth mover. Prepare for the predator.
Hey guys,
What do you think of that, Dave?
Ooh, now this is what I was looking for. As your leopard. What I'd really like to do, guys, I think, to give you guys a really good impression of what kind of serious bite these things can do, is we sort of take an imprint. You got something that we can do.
Yeah, we've got a block of cheese here.
Oh yeah. And isn't it well known that gorillas' skulls are a lot like cheese?
No, a little tougher. Cheese that's been sitting out.
Oh, that'll do. Okay. Oh. Oh. All right. That's exactly what I was talking about. You see, the canines, they made a huge, huge dent in there. I mean, these are going to be like the big weapons. They're going to come biting in and holding. And you can see back here, these things are just like straight lines. It's almost like someone's gone down with a knife. You see like that? They're going to fit together like scissors, and then you got the big flesh bites.
You know, that looks pretty good, but I'm not all that impressed.
Should we bite right through it and see what sort of size?
Yeah, we can do that. See what kind of chunk we can get out of that.
Oh, yes.
Yum, yum. See, that's
impressive.
a big hunk of gorilla flesh there.
That's impressive.
Yeah, that's a good bite. You see, just bit by bit, your gorilla disappears. There's your gorilla steak. You see, that's a big bite. But now I think we need to see what kind of strength and power we can get out of these things.
Okay, load cell time.
Yeah, I think let's measure it. Scott, do you think you can measure that for us?
Yeah.
Scott Woodward is a measurement expert at the State University of New York in Buffalo. He measures the width of our carnivore's jaws, then uses a statistical formula to calculate the leopard's bite strength. Digital cameras and special software will tell him how the metal jaws perform.
Okay. Well, I actually measured the width of the skull earlier.
Yep.
Okay, and it's about 6.5 inches. Should give us a bite force around 500 pounds, a little over 500.
We should better do that for you.
Okay, I'll get the load cell.
The load cell is a pressure gauge that lets the team accurately set the bite force.
Oh, look at that. All right, you got pressure.
20.
20, 30 pounds. It should be held in place.
Yep. How's that?
Yeah, it looks good. You got a couple 100 pounds of pressure.
Keep coming up.
Yep. 300, 360, 400, 450, 480, 490.
Oh, we've got that set pretty well.
That's set pretty good. 500 pounds.
Look at that.
Nice.
Look at that.
Good job, guys.
Mr. Perfection with his rams.
Eventually, he got it right.
Yeah, my exact calculation was 508.
Hold on.
You're at 506.
510.
510, all right.
Give me an extra 2 pounds. I appreciate that.
You're going to need it. You're going to need it.
Okay, so you got it adjusted perfect.
No more of this playing around with load cells and wood. I really want to bite something. Something that'll break, too.
We'll test the leopard's 500-pound bite on the gorilla's favorite snack, bamboo.
A lot of times I've seen leopards with femurs in their mouth and things, and that sort of big scissor action.
Just about this way.
Yeah, that's perfect.
That's not going to be any problem, I don't think, for a gorilla. You know, are you a little bit nervous?
Nothing makes me nervous. They can break femurs.
Count it down, Dave.
All right, let's do this. You ready, Scott?
Okay, this looks pretty good.
All right. 3, 2, 1, bite it.
Come on!
I told ya. Come on. You are so good.
Justin, hang on. Tell Tara that we really had a mechanical problem there, and we're really going to bite it.
I don't think it was that either.
Mechanical error.
No.
The meat eater could be toast. Justin tries again.
And you already sort of bit through, so this is kind of cheap. We'll let you go with it.
Okay.
All right.
Let's go.
Ready? 3, 2, 1, bite it.
Oh.
Oh, it's pretty long and drawn out, Dave. It's not... Mate, there you go. That's not much of an effort.
Well, you know...
Holy cow! Holy cow on my thingy!
Did you hear that scream?
Yeah. Listen, you guys. This is very serious business.
Seems the carnivore can't stomach a vegetarian diet.
This isn't the kind of stuff that these teeth are designed for. Let's go into biting something that they would normally bite. Give you an idea of what's going to happen when they grab a hold of a gorilla.
A leopard's jaws aren't built for crunching things. Their function is more refined. The big cat targets the delicate windpipe. Clamped around the trachea, those jaws suffocate the prey in seconds.
And then what they're going to do is go for your throat or go for your spine. They get that bite in, and the game's over. All he does is he bites on, and he closes the windpipe. So, I mean, they're an aggressive animal, and if you're going to start a fight with them, you better make sure you can win it.
Yeah, pretty impressive.
Though the leopard's bite force is only 500 pounds, even that may be overkill. The team will find out with help from a meatpacking plant.
Position this.
What do you guys have got here?
We got a wild animal neck here.
Yeah.
We're going to try and determine how much force we need to actually suffocate this animal. Want to help me position it so that we can actually mimic the real bite?
Give me this. I'll show you how we can do it exactly. You got basically what this cat does. This is his number one bite, basically. And what we're trying to accomplish, I think, is just enough to close it. I don't want you to bite through it. I want you just to close it, because the cats generally only bite as hard as they have to, and then the rest of their body is just going to be concerned with holding and protecting themselves from any other weapons. If we bring this up, let's position the bottom teeth right up against the trachea there. Keep coming. Coming. Yep. A little bit more. Stop. Let's get your windpipes in there.
Alright.
So what is this contraption doing?
Okay. This is an air source here.
Yep.
We're flowing through the trachea.
Okay.
And into a flow meter.
Have you got flow on that side?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep, you good?
Okay. Let's bring it up then, Mike. You want to bite this thing, guys?
Yeah.
Keep biting.
Pump it up a bit, Dave.
Yeah, keep biting.
Airflow's still good.
Keep biting.
It's going down a bit. Ooh. It's definitely going down. It's going down. Yeah,
there you go.
It's going down. Ooh, the airflow's gone straight down.
It took less than half the leopard's jaw power to block the flow of air through the windpipe.
Okay, you can see here, there isn't even a tooth mark through there. You can see here the teeth haven't even broken the skin here, which is exactly what I want to see. You see they kind of just pinch it closed.
And that's it.
If it was the gorilla would be in big trouble at this point.
I don't know. I really think you're getting a bit nervous here, Dave. I mean, resorting to blood and guts to sort of make your point, to make your animal look cool. And actually, if I'm not mistaken, I think you're starting to smell a little bit like a gorilla.
When a male gorilla is stressed, he gives off a pungent odor. But should Dave be sweating? The leopard's jaws are lethal. Does the gorilla have anything to match? We're about to build one and find out. In the animation lab, our virtual leopard is shaping up for a fight. Now, to meet his opponent. At 400 pounds and nearly 6 feet tall, male mountain gorillas are the world's biggest primates. They're vegetarians, but equipped with 2-inch canine teeth and arms strong enough to flip a family sedan. Dominant males are called silverbacks, the most powerful animal in the rainforest.
So, Tora, what would be the bite force of an adult gorilla?
Well, you know, I don't think anything like that's ever actually been measured, but you can see they've got these nice big canine teeth, and then this is an adult male skull, and they have this big crest here, and that's for their jaw muscles. So they've got huge jaw muscles that come down and attach. So it would be quite big.
Wow. What are these canines used for?
Yeah, these teeth actually, they're not quite the size that you would see in an adult male. They need to be a little bit wider at the top and a good bit longer, actually. They're used only really for aggression and for defense. Gorillas are herbivores. They don't eat any meat. So only the adult males have these big teeth, and they use it when they're fighting or when they're defending the group.
With Tara's help, the Animal Face-Off team starts building a mechanical ape. Justin and his modelers make sure the high-crested polystyrene skull is an exact copy of the real thing. Like the leopard skull, the model disappears into sand for its rebirth in aluminum. When the metal solidifies, a life-size replica emerges. In the computer lab, a cyber gorilla is shaping up for his clash with the big cat. The gorilla has to crush and grind the toughest vegetation, so its jaw muscles are huge. Conforming to nature's design, the team mounts its hydraulic muscles vertically, but below the jaw. Time to let our creation go ape. The ridge on the head is the sagittal crest, anchor point for those oversized jaw muscles.
Watch your fingers.
Okay, sweet.
Now to test our mechanical gorilla's bite.
Wow.
As easy
Impressive.
as that.
Hey.
Oh, yuck. That's gross.
Oh, it showed you the point pattern now. Look at that.
Yeah, look at that. That is really impressive. Look at those deep incisions those canines made right about there. I wouldn't want them slicing into me, that's for sure.
There's a piece of leopard meat there.
Wow. Jeez. You take quite a bite, eh?
Bit of leopard fry.
The gorilla tore out the same size chunk of cheese as the leopard, but its teeth serve a different lifestyle.
Gotta admit, guys, I mean, that's pretty impressive. However, unfortunately, a leopard skin is gonna be a little bit thicker than a block of cheese.
So, completely vegetarian. So they basically just live on a diet of greens, vegetables, eat celery. They eat lots of little plants that grow in the forest. They love to eat bamboo. They have to eat about 60 pounds to 70 pounds a day to keep up that bulk. You can see they're quite big animals. I said earlier, males weigh about 400 pounds. Females are about half the size.
That diet determines his dental work. Incisors strip trees and plants, and molars grind the fibers. And those 4 large canines? Defense.
This is an interaction between some silverbacks. Those canines are about 2.5 inches, so they can do some pretty serious damage. So they're going to try and avoid the other male's canines. Usually they don't fight you to death, but if they get a lot of bites, they can become infected, and then the males could die as a result of that. So it's a pretty serious challenge here.
To see what damage those teeth can do, let's find out how hard they can bite.
Scott?
Measure its bite force. What do you think?
All right. Yes, I came up with a bite force somewhere around 600 pounds for this gorilla.
How'd you come up with that?
Well, I measured the width of the skull, and based on other carnivores, which this actually is not, we came up with a force around there.
Okay, so you're estimating about 600.
About 600 pounds, yeah.
But the gorilla's a vegetarian, so Scott's formula doesn't apply. Instead of capping the bite force, the team leaves it open.
Does it seem reasonable to you?
It sure does. Test it out and see.
Scott's equipment will reveal the actual bite force. Since the gorilla's a vegetarian, the team starts the test with baked beans.
Right,
Just one catch. They're still in the can.
I'm a little nervous for this one, I have to say.
Okay, you're going to count it down.
All right, I'm going to count it down. Let's go. 3, 2, 1, bite. Oh, that worked well.
Yum! It's raining baked beans.
Great. I know. I will definitely never give one of those to our gorillas.
Wow. Well, that settles it.
Made mincemeat, the baked beans.
Gorillas can eat fruit, veg, and baked beans.
But how will the jaws fare against something more realistic?
So should we try a bit of bamboo and do something that it'd do in the wild, eh? Okay.
Yeah, that's a pretty sizable piece of bamboo. This is probably not something a female could get through, but a male with those jaws and those muscles.
Do they nibble away at it, or do they bite it?
No, they sort of put it right on the side of the mouth and bite down on it, sort of, like at an angle like that. But, for this we can kind of put it in like this, and if you want to do it, I don't want to get my hands in there.
Okay, I'm going to go one more.
Just a half.
There we go. Perfect. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1, bite.
Nice.
If a gorilla calls this a snack, then our mechanical beast can chow down.
This isn't your average vegetable.
I couldn't bite through it.
So how much crunch does our gorilla have?
I did a pressure test on that bamboo we tested.
Right.
Nice.
1,360 pounds.
Oh, wow.
Okay, that's a lot of crunching power.
And a lot more than my leopard.
A whole lot more. 1,300 pounds versus 500.
Serious amount of bite force. Doesn't fit into the calculations for the carnivores.
Right.
They must have huge muscle mass up top compared to your carnivores.
Yeah, we obviously saw that when they've got, all this surface area up here.
Yeah.
That's obvious, and they must really be able to bite.
With the bite test done, the information is fed into our cyber gorilla. But Dave's still talking up his leopard.
Yeah, they've got those big teeth, but they've also got sharp claws in the end of each one of those paws.
Claws or nothing. Gorillas have hands, man. They got a thumb like this. They can just swap you away.
The only way they can do any swapping is if they can see him coming. The leopard's so elusive, the gorilla won't even see it coming.
While the gorilla's jaws pack more power, they're not built for killing. The leopard's jaws are designed to have the last word, but in Mortal Kombat, size also counts. When Big Cat and Big Ape meet in our face-off, they'll both bring teeth and testosterone into play. Head and body will be important in this contest, and the gorilla's strong on both counts. Gorillas are too smart to fight unless they have to. But you need brawn as well as brains to win a rumble in the jungle, and this ape packs power. The gorilla's arms are powerfully muscled for getting around, getting food, and getting his way. Fingertip to fingertip, they stretch 8 feet. Scientists estimate they're 20 times more powerful than human arms. To measure how strong those limbs are, the team will build and test a pair of robotic arms. First, zoologist Dave Salmoni and primatologist Dr. Tara Stowinski watch how gorillas use their arms in a fight. Their first tactic, psychological warfare.
Make lots of noise, stand up on 2 legs, beat their chest, just be really loud and let the other male know, hey, I'm tough, you don't want to mess with me. And what you'll see next is you'll see 2 males actually getting into a physical interaction. They use these big, huge arms and huge hands, and they'll actually bat at each other and smack and sway. Mouth open, teeth bared, and they're pushing each other, smacking, using that upper body strength to really land some good blows. Just trying to inflict as much injury as they possibly can on their opponent.
They use that same strength for feeding.
You can see them in here, they're eating bamboo. That's one of their favorite foods. And the males will just rip open big pieces of bamboo. They can just break it in half.
We can't test the strength of an angry gorilla, so we'll take something we know it can break, then model that strongman act in the lab. We'll use a set of biomechanical arms.
It's actually pretty realistic.
It's good, eh? Well, I think we should do some damage with this.
Scott will analyze the results as the pressure increases.
All right, well, let's try some bamboo, because we know gorillas break bamboo all the time. They eat it, they can break it. Can I see that piece? Let me see if this is something. Oh, yeah, this is something they could break very easily. Think you could?
Yeah. I better not do it. Let's save it for the test. I think it's our only piece.
All right.
I don't think I can break it.
Yes.
Are we ready? Ready, Justin? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And 3, 2, 1, break.
That was just a warm-up. So easy for a gorilla, it's not even worth measuring. A thicker piece will really test the ape's strength.
That was, well, strong, but yeah.
Yeah, sure. Come in after they've done all the work.
Not impressed. Why don't we give this thing a workout?
Yeah.
Got anything else you guys want to
another
break?
piece for us?
Let's try a bigger piece of bamboo, eh?
Yeah, okay. All right.
Cool. Do you want to have a go at bending this one first?
Try that one.
Yeah, no, it's pretty solid. I can't break this one. I'm happy.
Good impression of a gorilla, though.
All right.
Okay.
I think we're set.
Okay.
Yep.
We're ready,
Okay.
Justin.
Yes, we are.
You're ready, Scott.
Okay, I'm ready.
All right, let's go. 3, 2, 1, break.
Yeah, that's a strong one.
Yeah.
What do you think of that?
Your leopard has no chance, my friend.
That's a strong animal.
It took 1,256 pounds of force to snap bamboo 4 inches thick, a conservative estimate of a gorilla's arm power.
Jaw or arms. We'll take you on.
Do not get grabbed by the gorilla.
Yeah. Holy.
A lone hunter with a slender body, the leopard sometimes loses its lunch to bigger predators. So it hauls its kill out of reach, even animals larger than itself. This weightlifting feat requires powerful neck and leg muscles and claws that won't slip. There's only one way to test how strong the big cat's grip is. Model its behavior in the lab and measure the forces involved.
What I want to look at here, guys, is how a leopard hoists its kill up into a tree. Actually, if you stand up, I can get this in a better angle.
You guys will let me know when you're ready.
First, the jaws lock on to the prey. That side of beef weighs 107 pounds.
Watch your fingers, Scott.
I'm all set. I'm clear.
Ooh,
Yeah, that's good.
that sounded good.
A solid.
Ooh,
Yeah, that's good.
that sounded good.
A solid bite. That's a good leopard. Okay, let's lift this thing up.
Dave is about the same size and weight as a leopard.
You need some help? You need me to help you?
No, I'm good.
Sure?
Thanks very much.
Okay.
Help from a girl. All right.
Sure you don't need any help.
I'm sure. You ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, let's do this. Oh, no. I think I need some help, guys.
With the carcass dragging on the trunk, hauling it up requires a boost.
No, come on. Okay, Scott, help. Wait, come back. We need help. Go.
If the leopard can pull it past the snags, we can't.
Okay.
Boys. Let me give you a hand.
Okay, Tara, come help.
Come on, we're gonna get in here. You ready?
Okay, guys, hold. Yeah. See, I told you I could do it, guys.
Yeah, we did it.
That is a good test. I mean, it shows you what a 200-pound leopard can do. It takes 3 men and a very strong girl.
Now to measure the force required. This time, an SUV's power winch will do the work.
Scott, how can I measure this force going up the tree?
Well, we're going to use the same type of instrumentation we've been using before, a load cell. It's going to measure the weight of the leopard and its prey item as it pulls it up the tree.
You ready to be impressed?
Dave, I really appreciate all the effort you've put in to trying to impress me.
Oh, you missed the point completely. I'll show you what the point is. Force, strength. Come show us the force and the strength. Mike, you ready to go?
Yeah, we're good.
Yeah.
You happy, Scott? You're all
I'm
set?
happy. Yeah, this is going to go up, Dave. Just make sure it doesn't get snagged. All right, we're up to 60, 70 pounds here.
Already.
All right, 80. It's 100, 120 pounds.
Yeah, no, just a snag on a branch.
Looking good.
Oh, yeah, another snag.
Yeah.
Yeah. But the odd peak.
You can see now the teeth and the neck muscles are really working. The claws will be digging into the tree.
200, 250, 360,
I sort of think
400.
we broke something.
I think we got a snag here.
Yeah, your snag up top.
So how much weight can the leopard haul?
Okay, at one point when it snagged, we got 519 pounds. That's a pretty serious snag. Think your leopard can pull that?
Yeah, I think that's very realistic. I mean, you're talking about a big male leopard, about 200 pounds, is said to be able to lift something twice its own weight. Now, as you lift it up, you're also snagging it on the way to tree, just like this was snagging branches. You know, the carcass is going to snag branches when the leopard's bringing it up as well. So, yeah, it's a realistic test, I think.
The leopard's paws and claws combo could decide the coming face-off. If he can get in close, he might keep the ape's powerful forelimbs out of play, while he goes for the windpipe with those deadly canines. Result, King Kong could take a fall. The new data is uploaded to the computer lab, where we're fleshing out our virtual leopard.
Break.
The gorilla wields 1,256 pounds of snapping strength. The leopard, 500 pounds of grip.
You see how strong it is?
Dave, you've done all these great tasks to impress me. And let's sort of sum up where we are now. We've established what, okay? Your cat runs up a tree at sort of the hint of any sort of problem. And most importantly, girls know that it's really all about size, and let's face it, you don't have the size this time around.
Ouch! They tell me it's how you use it.
No, it's size that counts, and you don't got it. What else can you show me? You're running out of choices here,
Well,
actually.
you've got one animal built to kill animals, and one to kill plants.
It's not all about death and destruction.
Well, in a fight to the death, it is.
You got me there.
With such different animals, it's hard to predict who will win. The gorilla has a crushing bite, but the leopard's is a surgical strike. The leopard's claws can grip heavy loads. The gorilla's arms can break bones. But in the right conditions, the leopard can play a trump card. We're counting down to the ultimate cyber fight. We've seen our two contenders line up of weapons. In size and strength, the gorilla makes a monkey out of the leopard. But the cat has a sixth sense that gives it an edge. Night vision. A nocturnal hunter, the leopard exploits the dark. Its eyes are designed to make the best of whatever light is available. The gorilla's senses are more like our own. Next test, the ultimate eye exam.
Okay, Tara, here I go. I'm going to show you what kind of a weapon these leopards' night vision is.
Well, you really haven't impressed me so far, Dave, so I guess I'll give you one more chance. But this is it.
Impressed you nothing. I got a bullseye back here, got a paint gun over here with Scott. I'm really going to show you something here. All right, let's do this. Give me one of those bullets there. Let me show you a daytime shot.
All right. It's a lot like a gorilla would shoot, huh?
Ooh, pretty good.
A little low. Let me show you now. I'm going to get it right now.
Nice.
Oh, yeah, now we're talking. I'm honing it in.
Very good.
Yeah.
I can be like Rambo. Oh, yeah. So at the daytime, I'm cooking.
I was a little impressed there, I must admit.
Finally.
Okay, so what are we going to do now?
Let's shut the lights off, and I'll show you how well I am in the dark.
Okay, but I think this is a bit too easy. You know where the target is. So why don't we turn you around?
Oh, I'll go down and move the target.
The target, and then we'll let you try. Once the lights are gone down.
Make it hard. All right, fine.
Okay,
Let's go.
turn around.
Let's go.
All right.
In normal light, a primate like Dave has no problem seeing the target. But what about in the dark?
Okay, can we have lights down, please? Okay.
Give me one of those.
There you go.
All right. So I just have to figure out where this thing is?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I think maybe the target is... that didn't sound like it hit much.
Didn't sound like it hit much at all.
Alright, let's try down here then.
One more shot.
I'll find it.
Oh. Okay, lights up, please.
Oh, I didn't see.
Let's see how you did.
Oh!
Wow, you shot a bunch of blanks.
Oh no! There's one at the top,
Yeah.
one at the bottom,
Right.
one over here.
there.
Like a gorilla, Dave can't see in the dark. But night is no problem for a leopard's eyes.
All right, Scott, can you bring in my secret weapon?
Oh, yeah.
What this is a night scope, and it allows me to see 6 times more than a human being at nighttime. And that's very similar to what a leopard's going to see. So this is going to be my leopard eyes.
We'll see, but again, no cheating.
All right.
Turn around.
All right.
Can you move the target for us?
That I can.
Thank you very much. Thanks, Scott. Okay, can we have lights down, please? You ready?
I am ready.
Okay, let's go.
Okay. All right. So is it on?
Is it on?
Righty. All right. How'd you like that noise? Sounds like hitting targets.
We'll wait and see.
All right. There we go.
Oh, that sounds like the target to me, too.
Leopard eyes. Alrighty, and...
Boy.
They sounded pretty good to me.
They did sound pretty good. Okay, lights up, please.
Oh, yeah.
Ah, very nice.
The results are clear as day. With its stealth and good night vision, the leopard will have the advantage in low light.
Leopard eyes.
With the test complete, our virtual creatures are almost ready to go head to head.
But I'm not nervous, and you know why? Because the gorillas aren't nervous. Now, yeah, the younger gorillas, the females, at nighttime, they sleep up in trees, and that'll protect them from the leopards. But the big silverback, the adult male, he sleeps down on the ground, which to me shows me that this night vision, he's not worried about the leopard finding him, because he knows the leopard's going to be afraid.
Well, to me, it makes him a target.
I don't think so, but, we'll let you have your fantasies.
All right, let's go see who wins this one.
Okay.
The gorilla outweighs and outpunches the leopard, but that's no guarantee of a knockout. Can the shadow fighter put the gorilla on the ropes? Before our virtual beasts meet in the final face-off, let's review what they bring to the struggle. The gorilla's bite has plenty of crunch, but the leopard's is designed to be lethal. The gorilla's powerful arms can be deadly, but if the leopard gets inside, he could be impossible to shake off. And while the gorilla's senses are as sharp as ours, stealth and night vision could give the leopard an edge. These beasts are too different to predict who'll win. Only one way to find out. Activate the face-off. In our scenario, a big silverback has left his family in the trees while he seeks a place to rest for the night. Unknown to him, a leopard has hidden its cubs in a den nearby. If they think their families are in danger, both leopard and gorilla will fight to the death. The scene is set for an encounter between two of Africa's most dangerous animals.
Okay, Tara, we've done all the tests. The numbers are in. I think it's pretty obvious the leopard is going to rip the gorilla up. But
I don't know where you've been, but...
Well, I'll be gracious and say ladies should go first.
Oh, well, thank you. Well, the gorilla's stronger. It's got a much stronger jaw, all those muscles, all that upper body strength. I mean, it's a no-brainer.
It is a no-brainer, you're right. I've seen a leopard. It's made to eat animals. I think you're probably right. Maybe I should press this button.
I don't know about that one, but, you know, we'll let the loser go.
Loser go. You ready?
Yeah.
Okay, look here. Your animal's about to get a new one.
So, why does the gorilla win this face-off? He tries to avoid a fight, but the leopard won't scare. In the dim light, the leopard's night vision and stealth give him the advantage. But he can't get a chokehold on the big primate, and the gorilla has a powerful bite of his own. When the final lunge comes, the gorilla's mighty arm deals the leopard a fatal blow. Beauty is killed by the beast.
I think we need to do a retest. Carnivore's going to beat a bamboo eater anytime.
Did you see the bamboo? The carnivore couldn't even crush it at all. Didn't make a dent.
Man, have you not seen what a leopard can do when he comes at it? Those teeth are incredible.
Yeah, but they have to get there first, my friend. We got those nice hands. Just swat you away.